The evening's fashion show was supposed to be a glamorous finale to a prestigious event, but no one expected HYBE to have a surprise that completely changed the atmosphere. Amidst the applause and the spotlight, a large screen suddenly lit up, showing a special video, a compilation of moments from the journey of Taehyung and Jungkook of BTS, affectionately known as Taekook, from their trainee days to the peak of their success. The cheers slowly turned to a tearful silence. Soft music played, and the sweet memories concluded with personal messages from the other BTS members, as well as heartfelt thanks from HYBE staff who had worked closely with the two. But what was most touching was Taekook's own reaction. Taehyung was seen fighting back tears, while Jungkook, with an emotional smile, held Taehyung's hand and stared at the screen with teary eyes. The moment struck a chord with the entire room. No words could adequately describe the feeling. The hashtags #TAEKOOK emotional moment and #HYBE surprise immediately began trending on various social media platforms. Enthusiasm from around the world flooded the internet with touching messages, calling the moment one of the most iconic of the year. This surprise not only demonstrated Taekook's value to HYBE, but also showcased the strong emotional bond between the artist, the agency, and the fans that has grown together over the years. Shortly after the video ended, the room remained silent, as if everyone in attendance needed time to process what they had just witnessed. Several artists and guests were seen wiping away tears, while the fans immediately rose to their feet to give a standing ovation. Taekook then walked to the front of the stage. Taehyung took the microphone first, his voice trembling slightly as he expressed his gratitude. "We didn't know HYBE had prepared this. We just wanted to say, without you, none of this would have been possible." Jungkook added with a small smile but still teary eyes, "Thank you for growing with us. We will continue to walk with you." The moment not only touched ARMY's hearts, but also proved that behind the glitz and glamour of the entertainment world, there is still room for sincerity, friendship, and real love, both between the BTS members and between them and their fans. After that night, many media outlets called it one of the most memorable moments in HYBE's history. A surprise that not only left everyone speechless, but also reminded us why BTS and Taekook are so loved around the world. After that surprise, the atmosphere of the fashion show changed. It wasn't just about trends or visuals anymore, it was about feelings. About a connection that couldn't be explained in words alone. Taekook left the stage with a brief but meaningful hug. Fans realized a moment like this was rare, not just because of HYBE's surprise, but because of the honesty of their emotions displayed so directly. No masks, no scripts, just the way they were. Hours after the event, HYBE's official account shared behind-the-scenes photos, one showing Taehyung and Jungkook sitting side by side with small smiles, still in their runway outfits, with the caption, ****, a night to remember, ****. Comments flooded in. Armies from all over the world sent their support, love, and gratitude. Many said the moment reminded them of the reason they love BTS in the first place. Not just for the music, but for their genuine hearts. More than just artists and agencies. The night proved one thing, ****, the relationship between Taekook, BTS, HYBE, and AMY is one of family, ****. In the days following the surprise, clips of Taekook's emotional moment went viral across various platforms. Fan edits emerged, BTS songs played in the background, and the sounds of cheers and silence from that night were replayed by millions. But it wasn't just the visuals or the music, it was the rare honesty. The glitz and glamour of the entertainment world often obscures the humanity of idols. But that night, on a grand stage that's usually cold and professional, we witnessed something very real, friendship, a long journey, and a gratitude that can't be faked. New fans felt closer. Old fans felt reminded of why they persevered. And for Taekook himself, the moment was perhaps a reminder that they were not alone, never alone. In a world that's constantly moving, this surprise from HYBE felt like a pause, a deep breath in their long story. An unwritten sentence that said, "The night may have ended, the stage lights have gone down, and the guests have returned to the real world." But for many, that moment lingers, not on the screen, but in their hearts. In a world where everything is fast-paced and often feels superficial, moments like this serve as a reminder that emotion, honesty, and genuine connection still matter. Taehyung isn't just a visual duo, not just a fan favorite. They're a reflection of the journey, of growing together, of remaining faithful despite the ever-changing world. HYBE, with that unexpected surprise, seemed to say, "We see you. We remember everything you've been through, and we're touched by it." For the fans, this wasn't just about celebration, it was recognition, a validation of the love they've given us all these years. And in Taehyung's tears, in Jungkook's small smile, we all felt welcomed. We all felt included. And maybe that's why the silence that followed wasn't empty, it was full of memories, full of gratitude, full of the kind of quiet that only comes after you've witnessed something real. Because what happened that night wasn't scripted. It wasn't rehearsed. It was raw, the kind of raw that reminds you why you fell in love with the journey in the first place. Taehyung didn't need to say much. Their expressions, their presence, the unspoken bond between them, it said it all. It told a story that words could never fully capture. A story of friendship, of dreams that refused to die. This statement sparked mixed reactions from fans and the media. Many wondered what HYBE actually meant by on other side of their dynamic. According to an anonymous inside source, Taehyung and Jungkook have a much more complex relationship than what appears on camera. Behind their warm and laughing togetherness, there are also moments of tension, differing perspectives, and emotional journeys that strengthen their bond as bandmates and individuals. HYBE stated that over the years of working together, it's natural for dynamics to change, especially as each member begins to explore their identity outside of BTS. Maturity, growth, and self-discovery sometimes lead to deep conversations and even disagreements, said an agency spokesperson. However, the agency emphasized that there have been no major, complex or serious disagreements. In fact, these differences are the foundation of their increasingly mature and sincere relationship. What the public doesn't see is how they learn to understand each other. Even in silence, the statement continued. HYBE also asked the public and fans to respect the members' personal space, especially when inaccurate rumors began to spread on social media. They reminded everyone that all BTS members, including Taehyung and Jungkook, have the right to have relationships that don't always need to be public. Ultimately, their relationship is theirs. Whatever they share with the world is their choice, not an obligation. The agency concluded in its statement. HYBE's statement seemed designed not only to quell speculation, but also to remind the public of the boundary between idols as public figures and their private lives as ordinary people. However, rather than stopping the rumors, this statement opened a new chapter in the heated discussion surrounding BTS's internal dynamics, particularly between Taehyung and Jungkook. In the fan community, responses were divided. Most OMY expressed full support for the two, emphasizing the importance of respecting artists' privacy. "They've given us so much. It's time we give them some space to breathe," wrote one fan on an online forum. However, many have speculated that the other side may refer to a deeper, emotional closeness, or even the possibility of tension that has been deliberately hidden to maintain the group's image. While there is no concrete evidence to support these allegations, the agency's ambiguous statement leaves room for wide interpretation. In a previous interview, Taehyung once said that he and Jungkook learned to understand each other in a way that wasn't always easy, but was very meaningful. Jungkook also admitted in a live broadcast that the relationship between the BTS members wasn't always perfect, but it was always based on trust and strong brotherly love. Meanwhile, entertainment industry analysts see HYBE's move as part of an effort to manage the public narrative ahead of the new phase of BTS members, building a healthy boundary between public image and personal reality is crucial for maintaining long-term career sustainability, said a Korean media expert. For many fans, what matters most is not the details of that other side, but the belief that Taehyung and Jungkook, whatever their dynamic, remain respectful and supportive of each other as they have consistently demonstrated for over a decade. Over time, the speculation and discussion surrounding HYBE's statement began to subside, replaced by a more mature narrative among fans, one that no longer demands total transparency from its idols, but instead accepts that the complexities of human relationships are not always for public consumption.